it's Rebecca from Stitchery. I'm here today with another box opening from Ewethful Fiber Mill's fiber package. So this would be the February package. I'm just gonna get this open and we're gonna see what we got. She does a pretty good job of keeping it a surprise of what we're going to get. So I have no idea what is in these other than the fact that it is spinning fiber. So that's all I got. Let's see. Ooh, another pretty wrapping paper. Let's see, is this hydrangeas? Ooh, you got color. Yeah, that looks like hydrangeas. And I don't know what these are yet, so we're gonna look at that in a minute. All right, so this month is 4 ounces of dyed-in-the-wool Suffolk roving. Yeah, the first line is, you had to know this was coming, right? Oh, dropped something else, don't worry about that. And it's true, I've been watching all of her videos on YouTube and she has been working through a lot of Suffolk. So let's see, anything on here that feels like I want to talk about it? It is a down breed, so that would be nice. I do like spinning down breeds. They are really, really nice for socks. Okay, tip tie point protectors. These I don't know. So they're for keeping your stitches from falling off your needles. So, okay, I get it. You slip the points of the needles into either end and it keeps the stitches from falling off. All right, cool. I've never actually seen these before, but that could actually be useful. So I'm gonna tuck those away. So let's take a look at the Suffolk. That is a gorgeous green color. You can see some variation and heathering in the color. So it's not a solid green. Yeah, it's got a lot of crimp to it, as down breeds tend to do. So yeah, this should be a really fun spin. I'm gonna go get the wheel ready and let's get started. Alright, I thought I would take a moment and just talk about what I'm doing with the wool as I'm spinning it, and also I wanted to apologize for the shaky camera because Skipper over here keeps trying to walk underneath the tripod, but he's too tall. He knocks against it over and over. So yeah, he keeps shaking the camera. I apologize for that. So with this particular wool, it does have a lot of interesting crimp to it. And I'm pretty sure that after I apply it, it's going to be pretty bouncy. It definitely feels like it's going to be an interesting bouncy yarn. It's also going to be very fuzzy, which is not unusual for this type of downy wool. So it's not going to be like a super even yarn when I'm done, but it should be a bouncy yarn with a very slight halo. I have used yarns like that for socks. That usually works pretty well. There, Skipper goes again. Life with cats. All right, but it does work really nicely for socks usually. So I'm just gonna finish this up. We're gonna do I have a lot left to spin. I want to do maybe an ounce so far, but I'm gonna keep spinning this and hopefully we'll get a 3-ply that I can use for socks. I swear to God, Skipper, stop it. So let's see how this goes. so here's the finished singles. I still need to ply this up, but I was thinking I wanted to stretch out my yardage a little bit. I normally like a 3-ply yarn for sock type wools. So I was thinking if I did this as 2-ply and then added in a 3rd ply of this, that should work nicely, and these greens should go together well. So this is a Cotswold Gulf Coast Native Cross lamb's fleece that I've been working on for like a year. I still have a lot left of it. But in my experience, shiny long wool type, and this is a long wool, although it does have some of the Gulf Coast Native characteristics, work really well as a 3rd ply in socks. They just add a little bit of extra strength. So I'm going to put this on the ball winder, and then I'm going to do both ends of that as 2-ply, and then one of these as a 3rd ply. I still have to wash it, and I think the crimp, not the crimp, I think the twist will even out a little bit at that point. But here's the finished sock yarn. Let's see if you can see all the details there. There's a lot of different shades of green in it, both between the fact that the Suffolk had different shades of green in it, but also because my Gulf Coast Native Cross wool that I had dyed had a ton of different colors in it, because that's just kind of how I do things. So yeah, this should be really fun. I'll probably use a contrasting yarn for the toes and heels of the sock, but this will make some really cool socks once it's already washed and balled up. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was at least a little bit interesting, and I hope to see y'all again soon.